Need a moment to breathe? Whether you're taking a quick office break or unwinding before bed, this 10-minute restorative practice will help your body release tension and your mind reset. Hi, I'm Sharlyn. Welcome to Your Wellbeing RX. Today we're using one or two chairs or a chair and a stool, plus a pillow or a folded blanket for support. We'll move through a few simple poses to open your hips, shoulders, and spine so that you can feel grounded and refreshed. We'll start with a centering warm up. Let's use the chair back for a standing version of downward facing dog. Stepping back, bend your knees and just lengthen. Reach out with your tailbone. Settle in and allow your fold to increase until you feel your shoulders feel great, your hips feel great, and then shift your hips side to side, almost like you're wagging your tail. Breathe. Center. You can step forward a half a step for a little cat-cow. So rounding and arching. Just feel that articulation in the spine. It should feel great. And then let's move into a standing version of camel. You can place your hands on your lower back or clasp your hands and then just extend the arms, lift, and focus on the upper back with this arch. You can nod your head yes, and then maybe a little no. Release your arms, shake it out. It always feels good to shake it out. Reaching up and over with the left hand, you can take your left foot behind your right and lengthen through the side body. Let's do the other side. Just reach, support. Feel your side ribs expanding. And then we'll move into a seated position. You can move your tools, your blanket, your pillow to the other chair or just close by where you can access them. And we're going to start in the chair in a seated position with a wide stance. So step wide, come to the front of your chair. Sitting up tall, just rotate one knee in at a time. So feel that internal rotation. It'll help us as we get ready for some of this deeper hip work. This release through the hip can really release your entire body. So a few more side to side, this single leg windshield wiper. And then we'll get ready for butterfly or half butterfly. So step your feet about hip distance apart. And I'm going to keep my blanket close by, but use my pillow. So either tool will work. Taking the right foot, left foot stays in the same spot. Just cross the right foot over the left ankle or come up high. Grab your support. You can open and close the knee a few times to get the hip a little warmer, but then hinge forward. You can use the pillow. You can use the chair, which I love to do because I can press against the chair to get this neutral spine. Relax any tension in your jaw. We're just here a few more moments. Feel that hip opening and breathe into the hip to try to unclench. And then come back up. We're going to put both feet on the chair. Now, I'm going to scoot back. This is a 2-chair version of caterpillar. Of course, you could always do it on a couch or a forward fold. Hinge forward. It's nice to have something near your belly to support you. And if you want to remain a little bit more neutral spine, that's fabulous. Or you can lean more into the yin version where you round. But watch your back. How does your back feel when you do this? So rounded or neutral, find the perfect position for you. And then take 2 or 3 more breaths here. Let's set up for half butterfly on the other side. So remember, you can always cross at the ankle. You can cross lower or cross higher up. Get warm. And then grab your pillow, your blanket, and forward fold. Try and unclench. And notice your breathing here. Is it slow? Equal weight on both hips. Just a few more seconds. And then coming back to center. All right. Place the pillow behind your back or the blanket or whatever it is that you have, and then scoop back. Now I'm going to take my left leg over the top of my right, chest up, and I have a second blanket here, so you can use it or not, but hinge forward. You're supported in the back. And remember, you can cross at the ankles. Use your desk, your chair, and support. Feel this in your belly. A few more seconds. Settle in. So this half shoelace pose. Come on back up. And then rotate into a twisted root. So we're just going to rotate from the belly, chest, shoulder, strong core, beautiful posture, supported. And then release. All right, let's try the other side. Cross low or cross high for a shoelace. This is just like your tennis shoe shoelaces. Support your back and then hinge forward. You can keep your spine neutral, especially if you have challenges in the low back, or if you want to lean more into the roundness of this pose. You can round forward. You can support on the chair in front of you, or the desk, or the table. One more big breath. And then come on back up. And we'll rotate in the opposite direction towards the right hip. You can use the chair to hold on to your thigh. But belly, chest, gaze. Take a few more breaths. Squeeze your thighs one more time. You feel that pelvic floor support. And then let's come to a cat-cow. So feet hip distance apart or wider, and round your back. You can press into this pillow or arch. All right, keep the pillow there. We're going to shift back into the pillow and step the left foot back. So you might need to adjust, but we're opening up the hip and working on a fish. Yeah, so a supported fish, back into the chair, hands lengthening the neck, supporting the head. Lift and release. Open the arms if it feels good. Support on the chair. And get this upper back extension. Just for 1 or 2 more breaths. Brace your core if you're feeling lower back, or limit your range of motion. Release. And let's go into the other side. So shift as much as you need to. You can use your blanket behind your head. But I'm taking my right leg, extending it back so the hip is nice and open back there. Pushing back, lifting up, and allowing my upper back to arch, the front of my body to open. Nod your head. There's no tension in your neck, and you can still swallow. Just a few more breaths here. and come back to center. How are you feeling? You feeling good? All right, good. So wide-kneed child's pose is coming up next. So I'm going to put my pillow close by, and I'm going to keep my blanket right where it is, opening my stance so that I can forward fold into this supported child's pose. You can put your head in your hands on your desk. Just take a few breaths and allow your back to release. Imagine the muscles unknotting. You have a few more seconds here, so enjoy. You can lift and elevate yourself higher and shift hip to hip. It's a really subtle, gentle shift. Take one more big breath. And then lift yourself back up. Let's do a bit of rotation here. So using your thighs or the chair, shift and rotate belly, chest, shoulder, gaze. You're hinged forward maybe a quarter or a third of the way. Allow your hips and your legs to relax. Feel your inner thighs lengthen and release. Come to center. And let's do the other side. Notice how you're feeling as this practice begins to come to a close. Back to center. Support some cat-cow, round and gentle arch. One more time. Sit back up tall. Walk your feet in. And bringing your hands to heart center. Take a few easy, relaxing breaths, allowing your belly to move. Thank you for doing yoga with me today. I hope that you feel refreshed, a little more open and grounded than you did when you started. If you'd like a full week of short practices just like this, you can grab my free 7-day movement and mindfulness plan. The link below and the QR code is right here on screen. And if you want a deeper release later on, I've linked the map version of this restorative practice for you as well. Until next time, remember to take a deep breath and to stretch your body whenever you can. It makes all the difference.